Okay, we're probably going to see some alarms going off in the background. Let me go to the YouTube side here real quick and to see we are popped on. Yep, and of course, hello there, YouTube. We've been kind of been missing from the action for a while. Uh, don't know how long I'll be on today because I got other stuff I got to do today. So it's been a while out here. It's been what? When was the last time I was on YouTube here? Let me check here real quick. I'll go to my studio. Studio. There's that alarm. Basically. So uh, I think the last time I was on was New Year's Day, wasn't I? Was I on New Year's Day? Um, Actually, New Year's Eve. I was last time I was on. Wow, that's been a couple weeks already. How's everybody's New Year so far out there? Uh, I heard some rumors. It's probably not going to be rumors very long. It's probably going to be facts, basically, concerning a fat man in a van, uh, basically. So that's gonna be a situation to watch. Is he or is he not going to be back on YouTube? If he's going to be leaving his job and head down to Florida, he will have to be on YouTube. That's where he does his begging, back to his begathons and rants and complaints, basically. But he'll be under a microscope with Rosie, basically. As soon as he started bashing Rosie, she'll go in with strikes, basically. Strike hard, strike fast, strike hard, they say. All right. Not much happening on here on the platform. A lot of channels decided to take their content down at the start of the year, fearing of a potential new law that was supposed to be in. As far as I know, no one hasn't really got hit with that law so far, whatever it is, the internet bullying and that, because a couple channels would have got hit hard right now. Basically, so they got hit. They got hit hard. A lot of community panels is basically going back, not just attacking each other, mostly, but they're just having a civil conversation with, let's say, with today's issues. With basically that's why we have a like Zoom and StreamYards where I can just let me go ahead and put a link up here if we get enough people to pop in and want to join. I'll put a link up right now. So let's do that real quick. So I'll just do that and we'll put that link up if anybody wants to join me. But if not, don't worry about it. And I there's been like I said, subscriber counts I've seen on not just this channel, also the main channel has gone up, gone down, just the usual stuff. Nothing new with YouTube. You will have that subscriber roller coaster goes on, but as long as we keep that upward climb, maybe a small dip here, it's like a roller coaster, but our hills need to go bigger and bigger and bigger. Not like a roller coaster where you got the biggest hill and it goes downhill from there with smaller hills along the way. YouTube roller coaster is basically you want to build your subscriber up. Let's say if you want to gain 5, lose 1, or gain 3, lose 1. As long as you have a forward motion here on YouTube, you should be okay. I have seen a few channels that lost as many as 20 plus subscribers, and they go on and throw a hissy fit over it. And guess what happens? They lose another 20 subscribers. It's nothing to complain about. That's why, like I said, it's been a while. If I lose subscribers on this channel, because I have not been uploading, basically, or gone live. Like I said, I have not gone live since New Year's Eve, and it's been a pretty good year so far. My weight loss I had going on, it's not on pace where I like to be on it. I do have a couple setbacks, which is it's going to have to be, especially in this COVID situation. I did get a couple of nice walks in on the main channel for the main channel, which is good. I'm going to have to hook up when I get, I'm going to be ordering a new cell phone down the line because quite a few people got their stimulus checks since the first of the year. We just got ours just recently. So I will be making a couple big purchases down the line. So I'll probably getting a new cell phone. I'm going to try to see if I can get, if StreamYard will go on the cell phone. I did have it connected before when I actually did a chat on, I think through the cell phone, through StreamYards, I think it was, but I'll have to double check to make sure that can happen because I want to go live and that. So what is my main channel? It's the Angie and Chuck Show. It's my main. It's our main channel. It's edited videos over there. It's about our daily lives, and the videos are on a 7-day delay. So what you all watch? So what fresh video that will pop up tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time was filmed last week. And that's our main channel. Basically. So here, let me go, let me pop that link here real quick here. So let me go, I'll just go right there and I'll just copy this. Okay. It's the monetized channel. I just let you know it's monetized and that. So I'll just put this link here. So here real quick. For the ones who want to see it. Bam. That's our main channel right there. So kind of watch a couple of videos. If you like the content over there, please hit us for a sub. Basically. And really be helpful. We do have, unfortunately, we do have a PayPal link. I have live shows with Super Chat, but I'm always have one of those, have a rule, donations is always welcome, but not necessary. I just kind of like that rule. It's a rule I live by. And I just let people do what they want with their money anyway. So Jason S., what's up? And that. So it is a nice, it's not big money. We don't have big views. It's not big money at all. So, I mean, we do, it just gives us a little extra money because we're not going to get an AdSense check this month. I'm not going to be complaining and whining like some of the people here on YouTube. It's just, we learn to take things in stride. If you're going to have a monetized channel, take things in stride because it's not going to be an easy growth. There's a lot of competition out there, not just with the small channels down here in the bottom of YouTube. You got those bigger channels. You got the middle in-between channels. There's a lot of channels out there. It's about trying to find your own audience. Basically, that's what YouTube is to try to find your audience and go from there, basically. So it is a tough challenge. It always will be a tough challenge. Don't matter what channels you are running. Don't matter how many channels you're running. It's just trying to find your audience with the niche in that. So, and this is like my rant channel. Basically, I just didn't feel like ranting today, but I just want to come on to say, hey, I'm still alive, and we're still kicking here. So that's good. It's been a okay year so far on the main channel. I did get some walks in on the main channel. People do like my walking videos, even it is an edited version of the walking videos. But we are thinking about doing an IRL, which is in real life live stream. We're considering doing that on the main channel. And if I'm able to find a way to do it here on Chuck Chats, I'm going to plan to do one here on Chuck Chats. Do a kind of walk along video here, basically. So we'll try to do something like that. So yeah, to watch more small channels than big ones. Yeah, small channels really try hard with their content. And it really shows because to tell you what, some of the big channels, they do not edit their own videos. They have somebody else edit the videos for them. And I can tell the difference because their music, I mean, they can be, you can have a nice watch, a nice big family video. They'll be talking softly, but when they start playing that music, that approved music by YouTube, or a paid music where that allows them to have that kind of music, it just blows your ears out. I mean, it's just the editing. You know, they don't edit themselves. So when I do the editing on the main channel, when I do use the music that we use is through YouTube royalty free music, which is found on your community page. All you have to do is go to your about page, scroll down to the side on your channel that you're watching. There'll be just go to that one tab up there by YouTube. Just scroll down to actually you find it faster through your avatar. Just go to your icon, your avatar icon. That'd be in the upper right hand corner of your screen. You just click on that. Go to YouTube Studio. Scroll down until you hit basically audio library. Where it says audio library, click on that, and you can use any of those royalty-free music to your videos, to any video you want. It just tells you what the title of the music is. If you get those ones that has the icon next to that music, you have to give credit to that music to that creator. And it looks like they just uploaded some new ones recently, so I'm going to be looking at some of these audio things myself. I may be looking for new intro, outro music. I would like to try new intro and outro music, but my audience just won't allow me. Hi, 167 Scott. How you doing? Go Lookouts. Yep. Hey, we got good news. We'll probably be talking about on the main channel probably in the next few days. I'll just let the cat out in the bag. The Clinton Lumber Kings are now going to be playing in the Prospect League. That means this league is going to play about 70 games. I think 70 games with 35 of being home. And it starts in mid-April and it goes to about mid-August. So it's a short, sweet season, but at least it's in the warmer months. I hate going. I love to go to opening day in April, but some of those, if you go back to our main channel, you watch some of our videos on the main channel where we literally froze our fannies off on opening day. I have a couple of videos it's even in a pop-up uploads where basically we just froze at the game. Hardly nobody was there, and we were there because it was opening day, and we did our stuff. And boy, and now with games being closer to mid-May, it can still get cold in at nights, but still it's going to be good. Our local hockey team is now called the Quad City Storm. They're not playing this year. They canceled their season, as far as I know. I did run into a former Quad City Mallards hockey player recently. He lives not too far away from us, basically. He was just in town, and he was at one of our hangouts, and we talked a little bit. It was nice to see him. And he was just talking about his hockey days and all that stuff. And he was a defenseman, a scoring defenseman, also a tough guy, too, on top of that. So if you need desperate goals from the blue line on the opposite side, Carlo Blanc always delivered for us. That was his name, Carlo Blanc. We call him LB for short. In fact, that was his nickname with the team and that. So, but baseball, be glad to see baseball back in town. We'll still be called the Lumber Kings. With the Prospect League, chances to see a major league prospect is going to be basically slim and none. Maybe less than 1% of any player will probably even make a shot at making the major leagues because they have to be signed. Of course, they will have MLB ties. We will have MLB ties to, but it won't be not be an affiliated system. And what about the prospect league is what I heard. I don't know how correct it is, but we can be able to draft our own players. We pick our own coaches. We hire our own coaches. When we draft our own players, and basically that sounds right because sometimes you get a good player you don't want to give up, but sometimes you may have to give them up because the major leagues wants them, and they will probably pay a buyout contract, buy out the contract, and they'll do that too. So to get that diamond in the rough. I heard games are still good and still competitive. That's what it is. And the coaches are not just trying to develop players to play better, but they're also going to play to win. Am I in Canada? No, I'm not in Canada. I'm in the United States, eastern Iowa, USA, along the mighty Mississippi River. Did I play baseball? No. Actually, believe it or not, the only sport I only played for one season back in junior high was basketball. I used to be big on basketball. And my season stats was basically because I was on what they call a B team. We had an A team, we had a B team. B team didn't play a whole lot of games. They only get the special 3 minutes, and we got maybe 2-3 minute quarters just to play our little B game, just to get some experience. And I was on the B squad and that, and I didn't get much playing time. And what playing time I got, I didn't make a full advantage of it, and that I was really was. But then, what I was trying to develop is when they introduced a year later, they introduced the 3-point arch, the 3-point shot. This is like they started this in the mid '80s. In high school, they started a 3-point arch. I was just like a freshman at the time. We were still in junior high at the time. What they call now middle school. But I was practicing the 3-point shot, and I was pretty good at it too. But I just never stayed consistent or still play another season because to me, when I see a person that just mainly shoots 3-point shots, they're just one-sided. Their game is only one-sided. They're only out there to make that 3-point shot if necessary, but it's really difficult to do. So, what else is going to be planning this summer? Well, we hope the baseball games will play in front of the fans. That's what we're hoping for. But during this pandemic, we just don't know what's going on right now. But we are happy that we are keeping baseball in town. We will have the video talking about that probably on Wednesday. I think we announced it on an upcoming video. I think it'll be on Wednesday night's video. We'll announce it to the rest of the channel on the main channel. I'm just giving you guys a little heads up, little sneak peek, basically what's going on this channel, what's going to prelude to the main channel and that. Why we delay our videos on the main channel? Like I said, editing purposes and that. Time you get done editing a video, time you get done filming a video. I've done this before where we film it and we edit it and we try to upload the very same night and try to schedule it. And back then I didn't learn how to do a proper schedule, and that's what made it harder to do the videos back in the day, back in the first year or two. But when I started learning how to properly schedule a video, which we try to schedule delay, we tried a 24-hour delay. Then we tried a 2-day delay. We went like a 2-day delay for a long time. Then just like a couple years ago, after one hiatus, we decided let's go to a 7-day delay, and it's been pretty successful in some form. And a lot of big YouTubers and a lot of other YouTubers do delay their videos for that purpose. It's basically especially when their channels are growing like a weed. out there. There's a lot of channels that's growing like big time. The reason they delay those videos is to hide their what they call hide their actual location. I know a lot of people will dispute YouTube is saying, "Well, look at right now. Yeah, I show you right now how the weather is out there right now." I bet you some idiot on YouTube will come back and complain, saying, "Well, the weather was cloudy and raining, but they said it's sunny and warm right now." He lied. I saw one of those videos before where someone on an edited video will talk about how the weather is, and someone will watch that video and they go to the weather live and find out what the actual weather is, and they come out and make their own video and says they lied about the weather. It's a camera shot, it's a trick shot. No, that's how they delay their videos, people. That's how some of our YouTubers do delay the videos, and it does. We do delay our videos on the main channel. And we do delay them by 7 days. It's just for editing, rendering, and uploading purposes. And the only time we're taking a shot of where we're looking when we do stuff like live streams, we're taking a shot. We're taking a chance there too. As a YouTuber, a lot of YouTubers do take chances when they go live, because then you get some of those people will call the cops and that. I had cops called on me once when we did a live stream. I was just on my new cell phone. I did a live stream on. I did my first ever live stream. I didn't know through my cell phone. I went to turn off. I went to turn off that. Okay, you gotta get going. Okay, stay safe. Once it says Scott, thank you for chiming in. Like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to stay on myself and that, because I got to do some other stuff here real quick. I'm going to continue this story. I was on a live stream on my cell phone, just doing some stuff here. Okay, curious. I want to ask you a personal. Are you and Jukebox still cool with each other? As far as we know, yes, on that. We're still cool. Just haven't talked to him lately. I've been very busy myself. I got a new work schedule, so I can't be on his radio shows anymore. And that's basically it. But I was going to talk about, but I want to get back about the dangers of live streaming, because I don't want to get too sidetracked. The dangers of live streaming is when you don't turn off your camera, because what I did was I thought I had the camera turned off. If I had turned off, I put it in my pocket, and before I know it, I had a law enforcement officer who luckily was one of our subscribers on the main channel, saying, "We got a call saying you fell down along here." I said, "No, I was doing a live stream, and I probably forgot to turn off the camera. It's in my pocket right now. I just pulled it out," and I said, "Wow, guess what? I'm still live streaming." So I just went ahead and signed off. And he said, "Okay, that's what we want." And I was told that the call came from out of country. And I kind of told him, I said, I basically told him, you better train your dispatchers of getting more information of where the call is coming from, basically, because if that address don't match up, then you should not be replying to that call. Hey, Mr. Pookie65, how you doing? So that was one of the live streams that we did, was someone from actually the call came from Canada, basically. But right now I don't know how trained our dispatchers is when it comes to live streaming. People calling the cops on live streaming. I know there's been a lot of dangers in that, where people got swatted. I talked about this on a recent live stream. Basically, where someone will just call the cops saying, "Hey, this person is doing this," will make fabricated lies so they can watch somebody getting shot and killed while live streaming. And that is, and to those people, they're sick in their minds. In fact, there's a couple people that's already facing jail time for that. One's been convicted already for I think it's a 2017, either 2017 or 2018 slaying where actually they admitted it on a big YouTube channel about the crime, and they had to pass that information on to law enforcement, and it didn't take long to track the guy down, and they charge him with murder over an innocent guy, and that was not the intended target. Basically, it was not the guy who got shot and killed by the police was not the intended target. But the SWAT teams are coming in with triggers on the. They're going to be trigger happy. They're going to be. You're going to be nervous. They're going to be nervous, and they got guns. You don't. They'll be trigger, and they'll go trigger happy. That's why we see cases of swatting going wrong. Basically. And that's why that's why they're starting enforcing those type of laws now. Now it sounds like you will be facing a felony, even if it happens. You will be facing a felony charge, which it should be a proper charge, because you're wasting the police time and resources and that just because you want to be entertained by somebody getting shot and killed on YouTube or Twitch or something like that, because you're that sick of my mind out there watching stuff like that, and they find live streams like this and other live streams, and it is crazy world. We live in a sick world too, so there's some sickos out there, basically, and that. So it's even even when we go live, any way, shape, or form, we always have to be aware. Something things can go wrong when it does go wrong. Basically. So lucky for us, we have our main channel. We do have law enforcement that watches our stuff. They do watch our stuff. They do subscribe to our channel, and they do say hi to us. They do respect what we do as YouTubers. Not some other YouTubers don't get that kind of respect, but they know that we're not First Amendment auditors. I couldn't try to do one if I tried myself. But right now, it's just about our daily lives around town. And we did have a couple minor issues with two other people here in town. One, karma caught up to that person. They told me not to film on his block. So we stopped filming on his block. Found out he got assaulted within a week or two. And we found out he got assaulted in that. Do they know the addresses of people? That's usually doxing, but when we do our walking videos, I do not point out who lives here, who lives there, because you will be wrong 100%, and it's 100% illegal to point out things unless you point out a point of interest. A point of interest would be like a old riverboat, a ballpark, maybe a restaurant. But you don't want to give the actual address, because people can actually Google the restaurant nowadays to see what the address is, see how it fares. Maybe they want to try it when we go through. And when I do watch YouTube videos myself, I watch what other YouTubers do, where they go to eat and that. Because when we travel ourselves, and we do a lot of traveling ourselves, on our one Chicago video, you always hear Elvis Travels talk about his shawarma sandwiches, his shawarma plates, his Middle Eastern foods, and all that stuff. Angie and I, we were going to Chicago, and we went past. We did our little thing in Chicago. We did our little walking video in Chicago, and back in 2019. It was 2019. We did this, where we walked south from Wrigley Field. We passed Sammy Sam's. And I told Angie, I remember seeing this on a YouTube channel. Rosie O'Kelly and Elvis Travels was here earlier that year. They did when they did their walking video there. So it was a Middle Eastern place. We never tried it. And I heard a lot of people knock it bad, but they didn't try it. So they say don't knock it until you try it. We tried it. Boom. And we were, yep. So basically, we tried that Middle Eastern food. We were kind of impressed, but we were full for the whole day. I mean, I didn't feel like eating for the whole day for some reason. That was the day we did a lot of walking. We just did a lot of drinking, water and all that stuff. But we were not hungry till like the next morning because it for some reason that food filled us up big time. Something with the seasoning and spices that really sits in your sits in there like a rock, basically for a while. So, and we didn't complete our full meal on top of that, so we kind of wasted a little bit of food, but we didn't want to take it with us because we had other places we had to go, and we didn't know what was the true policies about transporting food on the CTA trains because we had to do a lot of other stuff too in out of Chicago. So we walked around Chicago. I mean, we took like a 20-mile walk around Chicago. I remember we did about an hour and a half live on a live stream, basically. And then we didn't on that live stream. We did announce the streets that we was on at the time, but we were only garnishing maybe like 8 to 10 viewers at any one time, and that so. Oh yeah, I have to be careful of the Middle Eastern food because of my balloon knot. Yeah, but yeah, we don't get much Middle Eastern food around in our parts where we live. Probably the closest place you might get to Middle Eastern food around here will be the Quad City area, Davenport, Baton North, Rock Island, and Moline. You might see one or two, but when you go into like Chicago, you see a lot of them all over. It's more they're more in the bigger city markets. Basically, I don't really see hardly anything. Not in my backyard. We have mostly Chinese and Mexican food, and maybe we do have a Japanese steakhouse in town, but not many people eat there for some reason. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, so maybe one of these days I'll go into that Japanese steakhouse, see what they have, and that. So who knows? It's all depending on what I'm in the mood for too. Once in a while, gotta have my old J. Yeah. So all right. Like I said, it's been a while. I've been on, so I thought I would just pop in and say hi and just do a little chat. Um, I've been here in Elbow. Elvis Fabulous is going to be back on YouTube when he heads down to Florida because he'll be without a job, he'll be without income, so he'll be going on, and he only wants to do live stream so he can push PayPal, uh, his PayPal link, and that. Did you ever see Elbow in Chicago? No, I have not seen Elbow in Chicago. Um, Actually, we was on one of the videos. We was actually on the same street that he travels when we did the Super Dogs. When we stopped at Super Dog, I remember he always traveled on that street, Milwaukee Avenue. He always traveled on Milwaukee Avenue. He drove on Tui. He drove on Tui and all that stuff. But for some reason, when we were in town, that that few days that we was in town, he was up in Evanston, Illinois, and he had an issue with a tow truck company at the time. When we went the same night we shot the Super Dogs and Chicago Dogs game. The night we filmed that, he was in Evanston, Illinois. At the time we filmed that video, or on the main channel, and that. So, and that's of course our main channel is up there too. So, would I say hi to him when I see him? Possible. You gotta say hi to somebody if you recognize someone on YouTube. You gotta say hi to them and see if they hi right back. But then, knowing Elwell as an alpha male he is, he'll probably call the cops and have a restraining order on us. Just he's the way it is. He's a crybaby. He'll be back on here crying and complaining again as always, and that. So, but yep, it's always one way or another, and that. Bergs, looks like he's having an off year. I have not been watching him lately. He's got to watch his ranting on a lot of channels, especially where he rants the way he does. I mean, if you're going to criticize a channel, criticize it with respect to that channel. basically. And that's the way it is. When you do parodies, I see some of these parody videos out there. It's usually it's not just helping their channel out, but it's not helping their own channel out, but really it's helping their channel out too. So that'll be something going too. So yeah, so it's crazy out there, especially how you do YouTube. But yeah, we are playing on the main channel, on the Angie and Chuck Show channel. That's the main channel that we have. And that thoughts on Rich Life and his girlfriend reminds me. I don't know. I had not been watching Rich Life at all. Basically, uh, he has the same. We do have the same speech impairment. Myself, I do have a speech impairment. I do have a learning disability, like he does, but I'm just, for some reason, I'm more smarter because if you see how I edit videos on the Ancient Chuck Show, how I just take time out and do a video and do it an edited a video, you'd be surprised. As I said, boy, for a guy who has slow learning disabilities and speech issues, boy, he is good. He's halfway decent on his editing, something like that. I'm not the perfect editor on YouTube. I'm never complained to be the perfect YouTuber. There's no such thing as a perfect YouTuber here on the platform. Everybody's going to have a little laundry to do in that. So, but Rich, he does okay, but he needs to learn. Rich Life. One thing I will have to give here, I will have to give an honest opinion to Rich Life is he needs to start ignoring the trolls. Because if you do not ignore the trolls, you're going to get trolled big time. And that's what happens when you got Bergs interacting with the trolls. When you got Elvis, is always interacting with the trolls, blocking trolls, criticizing the trolls. You're going to get more trolls. You ain't going to develop a real audience that way. You're just going to get what you don't want is a trolls, this bunch of trolls. And it's just, why is Rich giving everybody the blue wrench on the channel, giving everybody wrenches just to get trolled? So he's not smart enough to ID in a way what a troll does. Some trolls will come on. I do have a couple of trolls that comes on and they give sarcastic comments. In fact, I kind of like these people. They entertain me. I got a couple of trolls myself that just entertains me, and I give them all respect, and they finally earn my respect in a way. So yeah. So always, and that's another key is always respect your audience because it's always a key to respect your audience in that, because you don't want to come on and say, I don't want to pick a name off the side chat and start criticizing and complaining and whining about it, because it doesn't do me any good. All it does is going to create more trolls. And that is going to create troll counts after troll count, and it's going to keep going. Is he could be a pathological liar? No, I'm not saying he's not a liar. He just can't remember things. I noticed that in a couple of videos. He's having trouble remembering things. He has what you call short-term memory issues. I have it once in a while myself, where basically I'll be filming a video and I forgot what I was doing. Then I have to rewatch what I film on the camera already and to see what goes on. See what's going on with the situation when I'm doing for a video. Sometimes you have a blank mind, but if he's claiming something that he's not or not do, he's not showing. They say there's a term on YouTube recently is you gotta show your receipts on a lot of stuff and that. So. And sometimes a lot of people don't like to show receipts, but if they talk about it, at least be consistent about it. Don't just say, hey, I done this, but everybody, for some reason, they see you do this instead. And that. So, but then you have to explain why you change your mind during that situation. When we do YouTube videos, we always call audibles. Basically, we'll just do an audible. Oh, we gotta change the plan. Sorry, we gotta change the plans now. I've done a couple of videos like that where basically I just had a total change of plans of what I was originally doing for a video and that. So that's why when I do the editing video, I'll just say, okay, I'm going to leave this in because we had a change of plans, and we go with that video. And sometimes it's one of our best videos in that. So you just never know. Some videos will do well, some videos won't do well. Just remember, when you go to the popular uploads, those popular upload numbers did not happen in 24 hours. Just keep that in mind. When the popular uploads videos, those videos clicks happens during most of them happen, let's say, the first 24 hours, but most of them are getting hit along the line. I have one video that gained over 1,000 views just less than a year and a half time. It gained actually almost 1,500 views over on the main channel. It's a boating video we did, and it's still growing views. I have a Planet Coaster video that was doing a shuttle coaster. That's almost approaching 400 views, and most of my Planet Coaster videos barely hits 125. And I got one that's almost knocking on the door at 400 right now, and that was uploaded just this past summer. I just uploaded it back in I think back in July. I think it was even June or July. I uploaded it, so it's got almost 400 views. That was amazing for my little channel that we have there. So, like I said, some videos will do well, some don't. Just find your stride. I'm not worried about the difference between the subscriber counts and the actual view counts, because my viewing audience changes on the day. Sometimes they're waiting for that ultimate video to come out. It seems like the people likes my traveling videos better when we actually will go out of town more, and that's when we have our best videos. Is I have a video package over on the main channel. We have what I call the Artification videos, where I just group Artification videos. We just put all our vacation videos, either with live shows or without the live shows, as part of our vacation playlist. And sometimes people will go to that playlist and relive our vacations. I got in 2020, just this last year, I got 3 vacation videos that's in our top 200 popular uploads. It's in our top 200. It's 200 videos you actually see. I counted it myself a couple times. So it's in my top 200, which is good, because it starts at 100 and it goes as high as 3,600, down as low as 189 views. And I get a lot of videos that's in that middle, basically. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? So people seems to more latch on to our traveling videos, our vacation videos, because people is intrigued on it. Actually, our most recent Adventureland video that we filmed just this past summer has passed my Cedar Point trip video I did in 2016. So I got 2 Adventureland videos in a small park here in Iowa. Both those videos are now past my Cedar Point videos, day 1 at Cedar Point. The difference was my Cedar Point video, I kind of rambled on a few minutes before we actually got to the park. When I did my Adventureland videos, we decided we're not going to ramble on. We decided let's do what everybody else does when it comes to amusement park videos. Let's just start with a bang right at the park. And some of our people latch onto those videos. They tend to watch a little bit longer and see what we do at that park compared to what other YouTubers do when they come to those parks. Not many big YouTubers comes to a small park in Iowa unless there's something fantastic there they gotta try, and that. And even eventually it is putting in another roller coaster in just to stay in competitive. They're putting in a smaller version of an S4D free spin coaster in. I'll be back there filming it later this summer when we come back from our big summer vacation videos. You watched the Cedar Point trip not too long ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, I see that was a nice series of videos that we had. Actually, we met Ruth Fry along the way, and I mean, there were some videos I kind of regretted. We kind of ranted, kind of babbled too long about the same thing over and over. But then 2016, we were only like in our first full year of YouTube, so we were just not knowing for sure how we were going about it. But as we go along, we decided, hey, instead of babble 20 minutes, let's say instead of babbling like 10 to 20 minutes at a uh, at a hotel or campground, let's just go right to the park and go with a bang, basically. And that was it. Unless we're doing a traveling video, which we have done a traveling video, where we actually took highlights of our road trip from Des Moines up into Minnesota, but we didn't take no video back from Minnesota back to or unless we got back to our hotel. I don't remember that. But yeah, we just did a series of videos going up. Got to our hotel at Spirit Lake, at Lake Okoboji area, and we went up to Minnesota and showed our jackpot trip. We just made a brief trip up to Jackpot Junction up in Morton, Minnesota, which it was nice to do. And it was only like an hour and a half away from where we're staying. I said, Angel, let's do this. Let's go up there and pay a visit. And we did. We're glad we did. We came out a winner. Not much, but it was enough to justify the cost of going up. Basically, it paid back. It refunded our technically with the money I won. It filled up the tank of gas and refunded our dinner. And I think we only had like $2 to $3 left. That was it, which is not bad. Not bad at all. I'll do that again over and over for that. That's only if we have our own vehicle, but we don't. We rent a vehicle. It's nice to rent a vehicle once in a while. And that, but still, I like to own a vehicle because it gives us more options to do videos and that. So check out 2017 videos we did at our main channel. Home time for a few. Okay, yeah, it's a good way to catch up on videos is when you're on home time because Brandon is a trucker, so and it's hard to get good Wi-Fi out there on the road too. That's one thing we're planning to do. I'm still debating on the idea how I'm going to film the Amtrak trip. I'm still debating on the idea on the main channel. I'll probably go live on the main channel probably within the next few months to talk more about that, possibly. Brother, still have that car? No, I don't have that car no more. The car I used in 2017, no. That went bye-bye. I only had it from February, and it went bye-bye about mid-October. So it did serve what we wanted to use it for, content. It did serve the purpose, but yeah, we kind of missed having a car in a way. And that. Whether we plan to get another car, oh, we'll never know. I've been hearing a lot of rumors when Biden gets in office. I heard there's gonna be a big stimulus check going out, anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000. But the most consistent number I've been hearing is 1,400 for stimulus checks. We just got a $600 one in the mail just the other day. We already got that deposit in the bank already. So I gotta make some big purchases. I gotta get a new cell phone. Gotta get a new cell phone, and I gotta get a new backup battery for the drone and charger to go with it too. So, and I gotta remember, I gotta renew my license for my drone too. So, I gotta renew my license. So, my license is gonna be renewed. It's gonna get renewed probably in the next few weeks or so. So, I gotta renew my apply for a new license so I can continue flying the drone in a way. So, yeah. But I haven't flown a drone for over a year, so I don't know. But it's kind of hard to fly a drone when I got a cell phone screen that's kind of cracked up, cracked up big time. That's why I'm plan to get a new cell phone. I'll use track phone, I'm going to get one of those more expensive ones that they have because being, I guess they say the video quality is better. I heard. I'm going to read up on it too. So, and I want to get offline here real quick and just catch up on that stuff too. So, and that. So, it's nice. Anything going on? Like I said, a lot of crazy stuff going on YouTube. Uh, Elvis Travels is going to make his return. Pay your taxes right now. But I'm going to tell you right now, Coach 9500, Coach, they call the little ginger boy elf. I don't know. He's going to have to focus. He's good at his own content, but he likes the rant channels. But he hates channels that has PayPal links and super chats. He really hates that. It drives him nuts. Basically, it's just how you lack of promoting it should be the key, because a lot of YouTube channels that has these links, you can tell they don't promote it, they don't push it. What we try to do is Elvis coming back to YouTube. That's what the word is, Brandon. He's gonna make his return. He's going down to Florida. He's gonna take his he's gonna either quit his job or take his hiatus or have his job transferred down to Florida. But between there and there, here and there, he's gonna go back on YouTube. Even if he doesn't get it monetized, which he technically can't because he had a monetized channel is terminated. He can only remember the password on his other channels that he has still active on the platform because he can't remember the passwords. All he had to do is just answer some couple simple security questions. In fact, those channels were up before the security questions were asked, the two-step verification. So all he has to do is just retrieve a password and start a new password. And your channel is back running again. But he's too dumb to know that. And so yeah, he's planning to come back. Basically, how soon I don't know. I wouldn't care less. I don't even watch him on Facebook. I don't even watch him at all on Facebook. It's the same old. It's gonna be the same old, same old, same old. Same old rants, same old food reviews. It's just same old stuff. Almost like what we do on our main channel, almost. But at least we try to get a new spin on it every time we can, if we can. All right, what we can do is I need to get off of here because I got to do something else real quick. I've been on here a little too long, but I've been on long enough, so I don't have to go on too much longer. So I'm going to cut out of here. Please just be careful in the new year. We're still in a pandemic, so just remember that. Be safe out there. Uh, Wear your mask in public places that are required to have them. Make sure your hands are well, hands sanitized and all that's good stuff. And keep your social distancing whenever possible, especially when you're going out to eat at places that still has dining rooms that still open. Just be aware on those situations because government can shut these down with an announcement of any kind. All right, so be safe out there. All right. So we're gonna get out of here. Please like, share, subscribe, don't forget to subscribe button, the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. I don't know when, but stay tuned. All right, keep stay subscribed. Hit the notification bell. Do what you can. We'll probably be back on. Who knows? All right. Just depending when I feel like it. I'm just one of those people, I guess. We'll see you later. Check out the Angie and Chuck show. We're always putting content up 7 days a week. Do videos every night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The link is in the side chat. Just type it Angie and Chuck. Just go to YouTube /Angie and Chuck show, and you'll find it there. All right. We'll see you guys later.